How's it going, neighbors? This is Ed here with etrailer.com, and we're taking a look at the Kuat NV 2.0 bike carrier on our 2022 Chevrolet Equinox. The NV 2.0 is a wheel-mounted bike carrier. So what that means is that the main support for the bike is going to be this hook on the front wheel, and you have a strap on the rear cradle. That's going to allow you to secure your bike without having any contact to the top tube. Essentially what that's going to work best for is going to be bikes that have carbon fiber frames or unconventional frames like step-through bikes. I'm going to push the lever in here, and we're going to tilt our carrier to check out the access to our cargo hatch with our bikes loaded. As you can see, you have plenty of clearance to get around with our e-bike here to get back to the cargo area, to change your shoes, grab a drink of water, or a drink of whatever, you know. You can do what you want, you know. We're gonna flip this up and snap it back into place. So with our bike carrier loaded down, we're gonna take off the bike and take a closer look at some of the features. We're gonna press the button here to release our rear strap. I usually leave the hook on the front to keep, the bike stabilized while I'm taking the strap off. We're gonna press the button, pull up, and go down. One thing I have noticed with this carrier is that it can, if you have fenders on the front of your bike, it can cause some interference. So it's just something to be aware of while you're making selections for your bike carrier. I'm just gonna put my wheel strap in here, and we'll take a look at our front cradle. Out the box, your front cradle will support a fat tire, as well as having a channel for like your road bikes that tend to be more narrow. Out of the package, your rear strap will only support up to 3-inch width in your tire. So if you have those fat tires, you're gonna have to add on a fat tire kit. All right, and we're gonna get some measurements to see what we're adding on to the back of our Equinox. At the closest point, we're right at 5 inches. Overall, we're right at 29. And with our rise, it looks like from the shank to the top of the carrier, you're right at 9 inches. So that's quite a bit of a lift. It's gonna make sure that you are okay going up those steep inclines and driveways. So we're gonna lift our carrier up and put it in the stowaway position, let it snap in. And while I have it up here, I wanna show off one of the cool features of the 2.0 is the included repair stand. So you'll be able to make those repairs while you're out on the trail. And I'm gonna put this guy up, and we'll take a look at how close we're getting on the back. So at the closest point, everything is pretty tight still, and we're about 2 inches away, but I don't foresee this moving. It's pretty solid in the shank, and compacted down, you're right at 13 inches. Your shank has an anti-rattle knob here on the back that's going to help stabilize your carrier inside of your receiver tube. And at the same time, you have a lockable pin that's going to keep everything nice and secure. On the back of your cradle here, you actually have a cable lock that will lock into the top and keep everything, nice and taken care of, so you don't have to worry about it on the back of your Equinox. The Kuat NV 2.0 is a great bike carrier if you're crossing over that threshold from occasional bike rider and entering into cyclist. I think it's a very premium feel, and it's pretty stylish on the back of the Equinox here. Alternatively, if you didn't necessarily need the stand, the Kuat NV is a great bike carrier that has the exact same features, just does not have that repair stand. But I think the Kuat makes some solid products that hold up really well out on the road. And if you flat tow your Equinox, it'll work well in that situation also. So again, this is Ed with etrailer.com, taking a look at the Kuat NV 2.0 on the back of our 2022 Chevrolet Equinox. Have a great day.
Here on our test course, we'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action, which simulates turning corners or evasive maneuvers. Once we get to the alternating speed bumps, we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or a pothole or driving over uneven pavement. Now lastly, we're going over some full speed bumps, and we can see here the up and down action, and this will just be like driving in and out of a parking lot, garage, or driveway.